Prime Minister has asked for a briefing on the unfolding crisis. Is that too strong a word at the Royal New Zealand Ballet? As reports emerged that up to 20 of the company's current 36 dancers are either leaving already or have not had their contracts renewed for next year. 20 of 36 is the number we're hearing. The PM is also the Minister for Arts, Culture and Heritage. Now, in the 2016 budget, her predecessor in the role, Maggie Barry, announced an increase in the National Ballet Company's annual funding, up 23% to $5.384 million. It's basically $5.4 million. But there's been conflict in the company lately since Artistic Director Patricia Barker joined earlier this year. Ms. Barker is also the Artistic Director of the Grand Rapids Ballet in Michigan and splits her time between New Zealand and the US. Nobody from the Royal New Zealand Ballet would speak to Checkpoint tonight, including Stephen Fife from the Ballet's Board of Trustees. No one. Mr. Fife sent us a media release saying 10 dancers had left the company since Ms. Barker arrived. But at a post-cabinet media conference a short time ago, Jacinda Ardern said she had concerns about the direction the company is heading in.
I've asked for briefings from the Ministry of Arts, Culture and Heritage. Of course, as you would expect, I take a keen interest in making sure that we have a successful Royal New Zealand Ballet Company. I also want to make sure that we are seeing New Zealanders grace our stage. And so what we're doing to support the flow of New Zealand dancers is equally something I think we should turn our minds to. But at the moment, it's something that I'm keeping an eye on and waiting to see how it's resolved. Yeah, at this stage, I am waiting to see what resolution is being sought. I want to see whether or not it can be worked through with those involved at a senior level first. I think they'd probably appreciate the ability to do that. I think they will have seen certainly my hopes and aspirations for them through the comments that I've made.
Ms. Ardern said she was also concerned that Royal New Zealand Ballet was not nurturing talent from the New Zealand School of Dance.
I think where we do have a role to play is at least making sure that the pathways into that field are strong so that we're giving New Zealand dancers the best opportunity possible in a competitive environment. We've long talked about trying to improve those pathways across the arts and cultural sector through things like apprenticeships, which we don't tend to have entrenched as much in that sector. I do think there's some opportunity there for there to be training in the field using the New Zealand School of Dance. But those are things, as I understand, are actually being explored with the Royal New Zealand Ballet as we speak as well.
The Royal New Zealand Ballet's Board of Trustees spokesperson, Stephen Fife, said in a media release, he declined our invitation to be interviewed, that it had offered 3 contracts to students from the New Zealand School of Dance, 2 from 2017, 1 from 2016. 2 of those students have gone overseas and 1 will join the company next year. Mr. Fife said Ms. Barker brought a balance of artistic excellence, commercial acumen and a focus on developing and nurturing talent. He said one of Ms. Barker's first recommendations was that the Royal New Zealand Ballet could do more to create pathways and opportunities to bring New Zealand talent into the company. We will continue to try to get someone, anyone at all from the company, to talk to us about what is going on and why.